Okay, let's begin. So just put your hands on your lower abdomen. Start to focus on your breath. Breathe in. Let your belly expand and breathe out. Let it come back towards your spine again. Take a few breaths this way. Use the breath to keep your focus inside, calm your mind, calm your nervous system. And then put one hand on your chest and we'll do wave breathing. So breathe in first down into your belly, let that expand. And then let the wave of your breath rise up into your chest. And then exhale and let the breath recede back down into your lower abdomen. There's a point down here, just an inch or so underneath your navel. It's called a sea of chi, the ocean of energy. So feel like the ocean has a wave that begins down here and then slowly rises up to your chest. And then exhale and let it return to where it began, back into the ocean, sea of chi. Take a couple more breaths like that. And then bring both hands down and we'll do Buddha holding up the earth. So breathe in and turn your palms facing up. As you inhale, use this as a little stretch since we're at the beginning of class here. Pull your elbows back, open your chest, and then exhale. Let your breath recede back down. Again, breathe in. Maybe you can even arch back a little bit, just a tiny bit, so you can pull your elbows back. When you bring your hands up, twist so your palms are up, thumbs face front. Maybe even stretch out into your thumb a little bit. Activate the lung meridian. And now with both arms up, bend your knees a little bit, just softly, and then twist. And again, inhale back to the center front. Exhale, bring your arms down. Again, breathe in. Breathe out and twist. Start to warm up your spine. Do a lot of spinal enlivening exercises this morning. Exhale as you twist. Inhale to the center and exhale. Breathe in, and then when you exhale, start to feel your spine. Notice maybe you can twist a little bit more than you did the first couple of times when we did this exercise. One more time like that. And then bring both arms up. And then take your right arm down. So the one palm that's up faces up, palm down for the hand facing down. Then inhale, exhale, and twist toward the elbow of the arm that's up. So you twist. Come back to the center. And then twist your pinky fingers so that they're towards you and spiral your arms down. Inhale. Exhale and twist to the other side. Return and spiral. One more time like that. And now this time, take the arm that's up and reach it behind you. Twist and push to the side, either side. Turn a little bit if you can. Face the back, breathe in and exhale and twist. Feel your spine waking up. Slow, gentle movements. Unwinding a lot of tension that can be carried all around your spine and in through your shoulders. And then last time, and then start to turn that into knocking on the door of life. So twist from your hips and your waist. Start to activate your energy. Work on all those important energy points around your waistline, below your waist. Tap on all of the organs. And then start to work your way up. Tap one hand underneath your collarbone. If you want to release tension, relax your shoulders and breathe out through your mouth. And then start to tap on top of your shoulder. And then start to work your way back down. And then down around your waist. Maybe slow down a little bit so you can get a little extra twist going in there. And then let that unwind. And take this moment to feel your body starting to wake up. Tingling sensation is starting to come alive. Now let's do the pump. That's this one. The arm swings up and then the arm swings back. You will tilt forward a little bit and then bend, straighten, bend, straighten. This is a great wake up exercise. You can breathe out through your mouth. Release excess tension. Same time, you're pumping energy up through your legs into your low back. And you're guiding with your movement of swinging your arms back, guiding some energy into your low back. This is a really good exercise to warm up the lower back. Two more. Last one. And then just let your arms hang down by your sides for a moment. Breathe in and breathe out. And then bring both arms up, bend your knees a little bit, and then picking cherries. This one stretches the sides of your waist and the sides of your lower back. Now on this one, it's more reaching up rather than reaching over. We'll do some of that later. So this way we're more lifting the whole spine up straight, getting a little bit more space in between each vertebra. And then bring both arms down and out to the side, flex at the wrists. And let's do a little neck and shoulder opening. So tilt your head over to the side and find a place where there's some tension. And then start to move your head forward. You can go very slow, slowly back. Remember, if you want, you can just hold your head in one spot and work on that one area if you feel some excess tightness there. And now next time your head goes forward, roll over to the other side. Excuse me, I didn't do much talking this morning. Feel your neck, feel your shoulder. You can pick out any places that need some extra stretching. You can work into that spot. And then bring your hands down and take a breath. Okay, that's the last cough, right? Okay, bring your legs a little closer together and we'll do the meridian stretch. So bring your hands in the prayer position and just kind of press your hands against your sternum. Take a moment to feel the centering. And then clasp your fingers with one finger up in the arrow position. And then legs close together. They don't have to be really tight. We'll do the arrow. So breathe in, reach up, squeeze your glutes as you push your hips forward a little bit. And then exhale, put your hands behind your neck and then curl down. Feel the nice stretch in your low back. A little bit strengthening for your legs. Inhale. And squeeze your glutes down into your legs. Round over. Breathe in. Couple more times. And then let your arms float out and down and do a forward fold. Bend your knee a little bit. Feels a little different when your legs are close together. So you can hold, support your weight on your legs, or if you want to, just go all the way over. If you bend your knees a little bit, it'll help you get deeper into the stretch. If you're all stretched out, then go ahead and have your legs a little more straight. You want to avoid locking your knees. And then slowly put your hands on your thighs. Go ahead and stand up. And then step back with your right foot, step forward with your left. And put your, let's see, I'm going to turn a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing better. And it's that lunge position. So you can hold on to something if you feel you need to, or just hold on to your thigh and get a large lunge or a small one, depending on how you're feeling today. And you can adjust so it's just the right distance for you. And now make the prayer hands. Bend your back knee a little bit when we do this little lowering. And then inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, arms down. You can keep adjusting the length of your stride here. You may find that it feels better, wider after you get going. And when you bring your hands down, you can bend that back knee a little bit. Feel how strengthening this is for your legs and how good for your balance. Inhale. Now keep your arms up as you lower down. You can look up a little bit, arch back, take a couple breaths. And then put your hands on your thighs and go ahead and stand up. Take a breath. And then do the other side. Step forward with your right, back with your left. I'll turn sideways again. Adjust your stance to the way you want it. And so your hips should be facing to the front, right? Mine to the side. And then inhale, reach up, straighten up a little bit. And exhale, bring your hands down and bend your knees. Inhale and exhale. This side might feel a little bit different than the other side. And now this time, reach your arms up and then bend your knees. Get down as low as you feel like going and stay for a couple breaths. Very strengthening. And then put your hands on your thighs and bring your legs back together again. And let's just do a little fold over again. Release any pressure that we created on our backs. And then slowly start to stand up and clasp your hands. Bring your arms up over your head And lift your heels up, raising the bubbling springs. Strengthen your feet. Try and balance a little bit. And then bring your arms down, then arms out to the side. And this time, fingers and thumbs all touch together and bend at the wrist. Elbows straightish, not locked. And then lean your head over to one side. Feel that lovely stretch on this side of your neck. And roll your head forward and back a few times. When we did this before, it was stretching more the inside of the arm, the yin side. And this is more the outside, the lines of tension going down the outside of the arms. It might feel slightly different. And then next time your head goes forward, gently roll over to the other side. And then next time your head rolls forward, relax your arms down and take a moment to just feel your body. You can shake out a little bit. And then let's do iron bridge. First, we'll do a little warm up for it. So take your fists in your lower back like this. And then with your knees slightly bent, you just go forward and back. Let that warm up your lower back a little bit. Iron bridge is really great for developing a lot of strength, strengthening your spine. Also good for accumulating energy. Okay, so now we're all warmed up. So go ahead and put your hands on your lower back like this. And then with your legs still about shoulder width apart, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs a little bit, and then push your hips forward. As much as you feel comfortable with, you can just do it a little, you can do it a lot. And then tuck your chin in. So you want to avoid having your head go back too far and stretching the front of your neck and scrunching the back. So pull your chin in and hips forward and support your back. So only go as far as feels pretty good. You want to be slightly uncomfortable, but get comfortable being uncomfortable. And meet that sensation with relaxation. And then slowly stand up and then lean forward with your arms and then swish your arms this way. So just bending and straightening the knees, bend and straight. If you're rinsing your fingertips in a pool of healing water, breathe out and make the heart sound. That HA sound, just whisper it. Sigh out. And then slowly stand up. Take a moment. Feel the surge of energy going through your arms and legs. And then inhale, exhale. Now smooth your chi. can bring down even more energy into your system every time you do this. And now this last one, just clasp your hands together at the thumb webs, put your hands on your belly and just center yourself for a moment. So first we stimulate a lot of energy, then we smooth it down. So it's the contrast, the yin, the yang and the yin. And now we're absorbing the energy that we just worked with. All right, so let's do that again. And this time, 2 options. One, same thing as before with your hands on your lower back, just like that. Or with your hands away from your lower back and your fingers in this shape. So the thumb and the first finger are together. I think of it like little arc lights that are sending light into my lower back. So I'll do it this way, but feel free to support your low back. Okay. So squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward, keep your chin in. Now, particularly if you are not holding on back here, you may feel some vibration, trembling. It's giving your body a little different experience. Take a couple more breaths. And then slowly stand up and then rinse off in the healing pool. Maybe you're splashing a little bit of the water up on your back, and bend and straighten your knees while you do this. Breathe out through your mouth, sigh out with that heart sound. And then slowly stand up. Take a breath, feel your body. All that energy we were working with then just goes through your body, cleaning out any blockages. And then inhale and exhale, pulling down heaven. Smooth your chi. And then cross your hands and put your feet a little more together and just stand. Let your energy center. Let it absorb. Let it go where it needs to go. Take another breath and exhale. And then with your legs comfortably underneath your shoulders, let's do a little shaking, and we'll do like this. So bend your knees a little bit and then shake your hands. You can still imagine the healing water in front of you. Maybe you're splashing it up on yourself. And your hips are kind of going side to side. I don't know if you can see much what my hips are doing, but they're going side to side. And then slowly stop, return to standing, and then slowly bring your arms up to embracing a tree. If this doesn't feel good on your arms or your shoulders, you can bring your arms lower or all the way down, whatever feels good. So align yourself with gravity. So that means shift your weight a little bit into your heels, drop your tailbone down. Pull your chin in, relax your shoulders. And then slowly bring your arms down. We'll do tree swaying in the wind. This is an exercise for the liver meridian. The liver meridian starts on your big toe, and it comes up the inside of your leg, and then it comes right up underneath it on both sides, and it comes right up underneath your rib cage, and then it has an internal channel that goes up to the top of your head. So turn over to the left, and then inhale as you bring your arms up, pulling that earth energy up through your body. And then your fingertips are pointing to the top of your head. So it's not anything like this. It's really fingers point down. All right. And then arms go out and around. Then do the other side. Turn and pull your hands up, pull up. Think of it as water energy. And arms out. The liver meridian has a lot to do with your energy circulation. And sometimes things can come up way up into your head, too much thinking, maybe anger, high blood pressure. And so think of it as pulling water up to quench this fire that's up here. And then exhale and release all that excess stress. Breathe in. And out. Now, when you turn, pause your breath for just a second and then inhale. Bring your arms up. When they get up, pause as you turn. And then reach your arms out and down. Pause as you turn. Pause your breath while you turn, and then you can inhale. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Release a lot of excess thinking. And the liver meridian also has to do with creativity. Clear thinking, creativity allows you to have a vision of your highest self. Once more to each side. And then take 2 breaths. Check in, feel your body. And then we'll do dancing with the trees. So step back with your right leg and then have that back foot pointed out a little bit so you can bend your knees so that both the knees are pointing out. It opens up into your hips here. And then the movement is just back and forth. If you can keep your knees bent the whole time instead of going up and down, you can do that, but just do the best you can. All right, so then bring your arms down here and imagine there's a beautiful tree, whatever your favorite kind is in front of you. And so you breathe in, shift your weight a little forward, bring your arms up. You're pulling that energy of the tree up towards you, pulling it in, and then exhale. You send your energy out into nature and nourishes the tree. Inhale the life-giving oxygen that comes off of the leaves of all the plants, and then exhale carbon dioxide, which the plants will use. Circulate this energy, breathe in, breathe out. Try to keep your breathing slow. Breathe in the blessings of nature and send your own blessings back out. And keep that circulation going. One more time on this side. And then change, step back with the other foot. Again, back foot pointing out, back knee points out. So you want to avoid torquing that knee to the inside. And you just shift your weight forward and back. See if you can stay low. Just do as much as you can. And then shift your weight to the front. Here's another tree on this side. It can be a different one if you want. Inhale. That healing energy. Exhale. Your energy back to nature. Create that circulation energy. That's the one thing about energy. It wants to move. It never feels good when it's stuck. Breathe in the energy of nature. Breathe out. Inhale, blessings. Exhale, blessings. Two more. And then bring your feet underneath your shoulders and return to the embracing the tree position. So bend your knees, shift your weight a bit into your heels, relax your shoulders, drop your tailbone down, chin in. And now this time, make it similar to bamboo in the wind. Just let yourself rock and sway gently and subtly. Let that energy we've been circulating and accumulating settle in, let it absorb, let it digest, become your own. And then inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, cooling down heavens. And then next time you bring your hands down, bring your feet together, bamboo in the wind. Just let that energy all settle down. And then relax your arms down. Let's do our meditation, which today is going to be abdominal massage. So I'll lie down on the floor and you can do that too. I'm going to move the camera so you'll see that happening here. And then I'll put it down so you can maybe see a little bit better what I'm doing. All right. You probably want some cushions, some pillows. So one for under your head, and you might want a couple more for under your elbows. You might want to put pillows underneath your knees. That feels good to you. And then just put your hands on your lower abdomen. And if you want to, you can put a cushion there so that it's a little easier to hold that position. Or depending on what the proportions of your arms to your body, maybe you don't have to. Maybe it's all right this way. And now take a couple of breaths in. Let yourself relax down onto the floor before we begin. If you want to skip the massage part, you can just keep on breathing. Do some wave breathing. And now for the massage, find your navel and then go a little bit over to the left side. And I'm using all of my fingers like this to make little circles on the abdomen. And you can press in a little, you can press in a lot, whichever feels good. Find out if there's any tension or places that are a little uncomfortable. And remember that we're on the small intestine here, and then coming down somewhere around the center of the body is the descending aorta. So you may feel that. It'll be a very strong pulse. Maybe you can just let your fingers slide off of that and do the massage next to it instead of on it. If your intestines are really relaxed, then you can probably press all the way back into your spine here. And then slowly change to just below your navel. Do the same thing, press into the desired amount that you want to experience right now. And then do some circling. Keep on breathing. When you exhale, relax your abdomen more every single time you exhale. And then go just to the right of your navel. So you're not on your navel, you're just a little bit farther over to the right than that. And then do some circles here. You might feel a little bit of that pulse. You can adjust where you have your fingers if you want to massage away from that. And then move just above your navel. You do the same thing. You can press in. And then let's go over to the left of your navel, only this time a little bit farther out, couple of inches farther away. Press in and notice what you feel. Encourage that area to relax. And then go just below your navel. You may want to move your clothing a little bit so you get a better area to press on. It's easier, the less fabric you have to go through. And exhale, relax your abdomen. And then 2 or 3 inches over to the right. So we're just going a little bit farther away and farther out to the side than what we were doing before. Still mostly on the small intestine. And then move to above the navel. You're moving up into that solar plexus area. It could be tender, so be gentle. But try to relax that area so that you can massage into it. A lot of emotions can be held here. And you can let the massage release some stuck emotions. And then we won't do it at this point, but later on, if you want to, you can make another circle that's even wider out. Be more on the large intestine if you want to do that. You can do that later on. And then slowly just put your hands on your abdomen. If you want, you can put a cushion underneath your elbows so you can really relax. And then let's return to that wave breathing that we did at the very beginning of class today. So breathe into your lower abdomen, let that expand. And then slowly let the breath rise up into your chest. Expand your ribs a little bit. And exhale, let the breath recede back down. Once you get that pattern of breathing going, then you can focus on relaxing your body. Every time you exhale, relax a little bit more deeply. You can have your knees bent or you can straighten out your legs, whatever feels good. With each exhale, relax a little bit more deeply. And now just return to normal breathing. Make no attempt to control your breath. Just feel the relaxation. Just take a couple more breaths. Try to quiet your mind. Exhale. Relax. Send all those thoughts on. Let them float by like the clouds. Take one more breath. And then you can turn slowly over to your side. And just rest on your side for a moment. And then slowly push yourself up to a sitting position. Rub your hands together. If you want to, you can stretch your legs out to the front, bounce your knees a little bit. And massage your face. Rub your ears. Pull them out a little bit. And you can stretch and take that great energy, that great feeling out into your day. So I thank all of you for joining in today. And now I'll stop the recording.